Smoking for sure. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Um, so basically, this is gonna be a reading on why am I single. So this is general. It's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be the same reasons for everybody. But the reason for this is to kind of put you guys at ease to figure out if it's something that you can change, but don't feel like you have to change yourself for somebody else. Like, never feel that way. But sometimes other people see things in you that you may not see yourself. So, hey, Cool Waters. This was the winner, by the way, if you guys see my thing. I know I'm late. I had to do some schoolwork. But basically, let's see why. Let's see what people view you as. So this is going to be your personality from the perspective of someone else. How do other people view you guys? So we're going to find out why you're single. But first, let's see, what do other people see in the viewers? The people watching this. Okay, so we have denial here. So we have denial. We have deadbeat. And this is definitely not going to be for everybody. And then we have trap. This actually was in the pile first, and then I put it back and it came back out. So what a lot of people see from you is kind of like a cold-hearted person. They may tell you stuff that you don't want to hear, and you're in denial about wanting to listen to that. And some of it could be constructive criticism, and some of it could be negative. You kind of have to know how to discern the two of those. But when I see deadbeat, it's like someone that just doesn't have time, or they have time, they just don't want to make the time. So someone may feel like you don't put too much into a relationship, or you may not put too much in the dating stage, and you may be trapped or still focusing on some things from your past. We have superficial at the bottom. So this is not you guys' fault, but I do feel like whoever you guys date, they they start thinking that you're too good for them. So superficial is them thinking you desire money, desire the finer things, which is okay if you do, but these are individuals that can't meet those expectations. So I feel like that's why they may not proceed forward in a relationship with you, because they are seeing these things to them, which are red flags. So it's not saying that it's wrong. Hi, Miss P. So basically, that's what I get with that. And like I said, for those of you coming in, this is not meant to make you feel bad about yourself at all, or feel like you have to change. This is just from a perspective of people who you may date along the way. These people could also be bad. So they may have some issues themselves. But this is just from their perspective. So let's see. Why else are the viewers? This is the one that won, y'all. So y'all wanted to see this. If you go on my page, this is what was voted. Why are they single? Look at that. Courtship came out. It actually came out in the reverse. So some of you may actually be closed off to the idea of dating. So you may think that you're ready to date, but when it gets deeper into it, you may self-sabotage, or you may do things to prevent that. And that could be because you do have fears. You're not sure. A lot of you could actually be single. I know I posted about that. A lot of you can actually be single right now. And that could be a reason why you get this way. So you may like somebody, you guys have a mutual attraction, you share some common things, but then it's like you put a halt to that, like you get scared. We have official person. So I feel like a lot of you demand respect. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's kind of like, if this person that you're dating or people that you have in mind don't give that respect to you, you just cut them off, which is the right thing to do. What I do feel, some of you could be cutting the wrong people off, because you don't give them a chance. So some of you don't give people a chance, and you may assume things because of your past. We have thoughts. So a lot of you overthink when it comes to relationships. So you're still single because you overthink something. So if someone says, oh, I'll call you back later, you start thinking, well, who are they talking to now, or what are they doing? So it's kind of like that need to be in control. And I also get that with this official person. So there's definitely an issue here between the masculine and the feminine energy. If you're a female, you may come off as more masculine. If you're masculine, you may come off as more feminine. Why are they single? Spirit? Look at that. Marriage came out in reverse. So some of you could be really just either not feeling like your marriage material, or some of you could have had a bad marriage and it just ended in a bad divorce. And so you may not even be at that stage of dating. So some of you really have actually been in a committed relationship. It didn't go right, and it helped you, not helped you, it made you feel like you lost control over some situations. So we have courtship in reverse and marriage in reverse. So some of you are single because of you. You've written off finding that love because you've been hurt so bad. That's what I'm getting with that. Message of concern. So I feel like a lot of you are very like impulsive in the sense of when you're dating someone, you quickly, whatever your thoughts are, you quickly message that to them. You don't like process it. So you might think that somebody is doing something, and you'll text them something like, oh, I don't want to talk to you no more, we're done. And they're like, what just happened? They don't know. So some of you could have, be single because you jump to conclusions a little too much. We have imprisonment in here, and this also goes along with trapped. So definitely there could be a lot about codependency here. I don't know if you guys rely on somebody or they rely on you. So you could be single because for those of you who have other people relying on you in a relationship to do everything, make the plans on trips and, text first, call first, you guys feel like it's not going anywhere. You feel like you're doing too much. And then vice versa, there might be someone else that feels like they're the ones doing too much when it comes to this a connection. We have courthouse. So you guys are very strict. Whoever's watching this right now, that this makes sense to, when I see the courthouse, it's about structure. So a lot of you are very structured, and it comes off as not fun. So some of y'all could be Capricorns in here. I'm just going to say it. I know y'all are usually the ones that are here, but definitely that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you're too strict. This person feels like you're not loosening up. You don't have fun. And I feel like that comes from a lot of heartbreak, unfortunately. And look, we have mature woman. So a lot of you are a little older. Don't take offense. I'm older too. But a lot of you are older and more mature, and you actually do know what you want. And it's like if you don't see it right away in someone, you cut it off. And I feel like a lot of you are stern and you're not really fun because you don't trust people with your heart, especially with your heart. Let's see. Why are they single, Spirit? But yeah, you guys have to have more fun. I know that can be hard, especially with like the climate today. Why are they single? Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so boundaries came out. So the reason why you're single, and I'm going to keep saying that so that way whoever's tuning in will know. There's a lot of boundaries that you set up. So like I said, there's a lot about being trapped, imprisonment, stuff like that. You make people feel like they can't do anything. I don't know, like they feel they have to like walk on eggshells with you. So you command like that attention, that respect. And sometimes it's a little overboard with the boundaries. So a lot of you have a lot of boundaries. Like I said, it's not a bad thing to have boundaries. It's just very extreme. We have surrender. So you give up on people a lot. And that's only because it could be because you're always constantly doing something and you're hoping for a different result and it never happens, especially with these people. But I kind of feel like maybe you guys cut off people too soon, jump to conclusions too soon about the connection. and that's why it never picks up off the ground. We have know your worth. So some of you may suffer with insecurity, and this again comes from past energy with relationships. You may not have been in a relationship that was really loving. So it was always you being the one doing everything. You were the one having to tell yourself that you look good, that you're pretty, getting yourself done up. And this person, whoever you guys dealt with or in your past, they never really showed you that they wanted you more than just sex, if that's the case for you. We also have sparks here. So the thing is that you guys have no issue finding somebody, and the sparks are there. It's like they start popping off. You guys actually enjoy them. But I feel like at some point you guys look at something or something happens and it's kind of like you lose hope with this person. Why are they single? Oop, dang, got a lot. Should I take these off? Okay, we're going to take it. So we have grief and sadness. So it's like you guys go through cycles here where you open up to someone, you guys are sparking together, you start setting your boundaries. This person may start moving on, or you may not hint. Why did I say hint? You guys may sense, is what I meant to say, that this person is not all in it. And when I say hint, now that I think about it, you may give this person hints, like what you're looking for, what you're expecting, and those are those boundaries again. But sometimes some people are just not matched up. We have synchronicity. So I feel like a lot of you think that every connection that you get into is a divine connection. And I'm sorry, I have to say it. I already said earlier that some of y'all not going to like what I say. But it goes for everybody. Unfortunately, you might meet someone, that could be what this spark is. You feel like that magnetic spark, that passion towards them, and it just feels so right. You start seeing the numbers, synchronicities. But what I've come to find on my spiritual journey, of course, angel numbers are always meant to be positive, but I also feel like sometimes it's meant for you to see something in somebody and not actually go towards them. So just because you're getting synchronicities doesn't mean that someone's destined to be with you, that they're destined to, be in your life forever. And I do feel like sometimes your spirit guides are also giving you these synchronicities for you to kind of pay attention to stuff. So just keep that in mind. Hi, Keisha. So that's something that I had to learn. Because every time I would see something, I'd be like, oh, their spirit guides I'm thinking about this person. So spirit guides are reaching out to let me know. But sometimes you have to read between the lines on that. And as I say that, we have, is it redacted? I hope I said that right. It's been a long night. So basically, it's like things are left out. It's for you to interpret. And so definitely discernment, intuition is what you need to utilize when you're dating, when you're talking to people, getting to know them. Because like I said, everybody is not meant to be in your life. And then look, we have breakup and makeup. Breakups and makeup. So I feel like this is the bulk of a lot of you that may be watching this right now. You have a lot of cycles to where it's like you meet somebody, it's good, then it goes bad. You may repeat with that person, or you may bring whatever that person did to the next person, and then when you see the red flag on that, you run. So it's kind of like you keep going through the same type of cycles, and that's why we're here. Why am I single? So that's why I'm saying that you have to know yourself more before trying to get to know somebody else. And look, we have divine timing. Okay, so earlier when I was thinking about this is exactly what came to my mind. When we're talking about divine timing, and I'm going to put this in the upright. When we're talking about divine timing, it's basically saying that if you're single right now, the reason why you are is because it's not meant for you to be in a relationship at this point in time. I know that sucks. It sucks to hear. I feel like I'm resonating with this. But unfortunately, it just means that it may not be time for you. So that could be that there's more lessons for you to learn, other things that you need to accomplish in your life. Because sometimes when you get into relationships, even if they're healthy, it may deter you or bring you out of what you were doing. So even if your person or your partner is encouraging you and you guys are on the same playing field, same level, sometimes it can still deter you from completing something or getting something off the ground. So that's just something to be mindful of. And look, like I said, nobody wants to hear that that's the case. So let's see what else we got. I kind of want to do another reading, but I don't want to start on the July monthlies yet. All right, what else does okay, sorry, I thought it was lagging. What, what else does the collective need to know about why they're single? What does the collective need to know about why they're single? So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you try to hold on to certain things that should have already been gone. That's right over breakups and makeups. So there could be someone still in your energy that you haven't forgiven or you haven't let go of. And that could be a reason what's holding you back. Because everything comes back to that one individual person or persons who have hurt you in your lifetime. With this Nine of Swords in reverse, I kind of feel like this is something that you guys are trying to put behind you. Whoever this past person is, you're trying to put it behind you. It's dealing with rejection. So a lot of you have issues, you know, with rejection. So that's why some of you willingly want to be single, because it prevents you from having to be hurt and going through these cycles and these situations. Why are they single? Yeah. So you guys are single because a lot of you come in contact with players. With this King of Wands in reverse. So you guys end up, and this could just be the fact that I'm getting the narcissist empath situation here. But you guys are individuals who people gravitate towards. So they gravitate towards you because of your light. And these are people who are in their shadow work, and they may be working on it or they may not. So I feel like a lot of you are single because you deal with the same type of individual. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So these individuals are very charismatic, whoever comes into your life, and they bring your guards down and you guys start trusting them. And then it's like they end up doing something again. We have the Hangman. So a lot of you feel like you can't get out of this situation when it comes to, being single. A lot of you feel stuck. You feel like you're never going to move from this place. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So like I said earlier, a lot of you may still be holding on to some feelings and emotions from someone from your past who may have hurt you. For some of you, this could be a father or a mother of your children. But it's somebody that you held a lot of love for and space for, and I feel like you still feel some type of emotions for this person, and that's preventing you from moving forward. So that's why you remain single. Some of you may be waiting for someone to come back. Look at that. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you are hoping that someone has regret for not dating you. And I feel like you may do that for a lot of people that come in your life that it doesn't work out for. You're hoping that they'll regret the decision and come back. So that's the issue. You have to let that go. And I already said in the beginning I was going to keep it real. Look at that. This came out when I was about to put these down. Hey, crystals. So the King of Pentacles in reverse came out. A lot of you deal with people who have nothing to offer. That's like really what it is. So you may think that, oh, I'm just single because, well, you are single because some of these people can't handle that. These are people that are intimidated by you because they don't have anything to offer. So you guys get a lot of broken people. People that are not stable, they're not structured. And these individuals are the players, unfortunately. So if you see this, the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, these are masculine energies, and I'm not trying to attack y'all if y'all in here, but these definitely are people who don't have anything to offer. And they fake it until they make it, is what I'm getting. These are people that may try to act like they're on your level, and look what they're over. Both of these, or all of these actually, are over the synchronicity card. So you have the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse over the synchronicity. So I said earlier, just because you're getting synchronicities does not mean that this person is meant to be in your life. Because I do feel like these people may even act like they're connected to you, or you may just be getting signs a lot because you may be looking for it, but it's a sign to, take heed and be cautious. Why are they single? We have Temperance. So this is about balance here, and this is also my card for patience. Needing to be patient, not trying to rush things. I feel like there's still a lot for you guys to actually accomplish in your life. And you don't have to change for anybody either. We have Ten of Wands here. So this is about baggage. This is other people's baggage. I feel like people come into your life and they dump this on you, and it makes it to where every time this happens consistently, you do not feel like you're going to meet the one. So this is about not getting deterred and thinking that you'll never have that love, you'll never find that one. It will happen. It's just going to happen when it's meant to happen. Because a lot of you get broken people that come towards you. Definitely. Especially with this Ten of Wands here. Ooh, then the card is just coming out. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, see? And then we have the World card. So a lot of you are single because you meet the wrong individuals. You guys definitely meet people who are not comparable as far as income. So these people, for some of you, they may try to use you for your money. Or they're coming at you with problems. This is the I got problems card with the Ten of Wands. Everybody has problems, but this person has like severe problems. And it's like they have to defend themselves. So they come towards you, and then it's like they ruin your life. And I feel like a lot of you are completing this now. A lot of you have worked on, making sure that you choose wisely. You don't give too much to people. But I feel like when things go wrong or it happens, a lot of you, or somebody, does you wrong or does you dirty, as I call it. I feel like a lot of you, it starts the cycle all over again. So just keep that in mind too, especially with this Mercury retrograde, because it's just, is it almost over? Y'all let me know. Just keep that in mind that sometimes these people come back into your life to see if you've actually learned not to go through there. Because I think this is a lotus flower, and it's like about peace. It's like you guys could be at peace, and then that's when these people come back. So I feel like a lot of you are single because it's not in the cards right now, literally, for you to be in a relationship. And like I said, I know that sucks to hear, but I mean, for some of y'all, when we were talking, you haven't been in relationships for a long time. Like, for sure. What else? Look at that. Then I just talked about Mercury retrograde and people from your past coming back. And the Six of Cups came out. So this is about these people coming back, people that you feel familiar with. Why am I stuttering? People you feel familiar with. Hey, Nadaria. So this also could just be about you haven't healed from something from your past. So childhood. Some of you lacked a parent in your life. You didn't see healthy relationships. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So some of you, it's like you are giving up, like I said earlier, on the hope of meeting someone. This one's depressing. Why'd y'all want to see this? Hey, why'd y'all want this reading? It's depressing. My chair keep popping. Don't worry. Wow. Look at that. Moon. Secrets and fear. Y'all always get these people that don't tell you the truth. I might do that one next. So you get these people that come into your life that try to act like they got it all together. They're leaders. They're gonna take the lead, and really they're hiding behind that bravado or that ego. That's crazy. Let's see. What else do we need for y'all? Let's get an affirmation. Is my head up in there? All right, we're gonna get an affirmation for y'all. These ones are about love too. I don't know. Okay, the Chris Brown song Undecided just popped up in my head. So I feel like a lot of you could be undecided about if you want to be in a relationship, or you get a lot of people that are undecided about you. So these are people that may have you, stringing you along basically to keep you around for their needs. I hear people by my... It's too late for somebody to be by my window. It really is. Don't worry, I ain't getting jacked. It's just people parked there. All right, what does the collective need to know about why they're single? What is an affirmation? What do they need to know? So we have benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go ahead and read this. I'm not really sure about super chats. I think it does go to me, but I don't know. So we have benefit of the doubt here. Your soulmate is money. Ooh, somebody working on a car out here, it sounds like. I'm being nosy. Sorry, y'all. So benefit of the doubt. I believe in the basic goodness of other people, and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, that's on them. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practice trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. We just talked about that. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. So this is about giving people the benefit of the doubt. I mentioned that earlier, so if you guys didn't watch it, you can watch it from the beginning. But basically, it's just saying giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I do feel like that's what you guys give, but you start seeing that one red flag or that one situation, and it's kind of like you shut down and you don't want to deal with it no more, which is understandable. I can understand that. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they've been having a lot of break-ins over here where I live at in the cars. So we have no scorekeeping. I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenants. Tolerance and equanimity. I never heard that word before. Yeah, that's right. Cool Panda. How you doing, girl? All right. Then I give it its stupid t-shirts and records back and tell it to leave. So no scorekeeping. So this is about if you're going to start new, then you start new. And I was saying that's the reason why you guys are single, or some of you, let me say that, because it's like you keep repeating these situations. And then once you get, over it, this person comes back and it's like you start all over again. This person can come back to you acting like they're brand new, that they've changed. And then it's like you start seeing the same person all over again, or you see it in other people. We have vulnerability, so that came out as well. I allow myself to talk about my feelings without fear of external judgment or internal drama. When I express my feelings, a couple of funny things happen. I feel like a kindergartner. Everything gets lighter, easier, and filled with the comforting glow of honesty. Hey, no wonder kindergartners seem so fun and stress-free. So didn't I say earlier you guys need to have some fun? Don't always be about work, or structure, even though some parts of your life need to be structured. Like, your root chakra stuff, your basic needs, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, all of that need to be taken care of. But this is just a reminder that it's okay to be vulnerable. And I feel like a lot of you do I'm getting like emperor vibes. So even for females here, I feel like you guys are in your masculine energy. And I feel like that's the reason why, unfortunately, if you are liking men, that's a reason why things don't work, because you are very intimidating to people. And they feel some type of way about that. So it's like these people try to break you and break you down because that's how they can get you to feel just as less that they feel, if that makes sense. So insecure, a lack. They like to have the power. So that's kind of what I feel with that. And look, we have compliments. Didn't I say something about, I think I said something about you guys are always the ones that are telling other people that you like them, that they're cute, and they can't do it for you. I think I said that earlier, so I'm gonna read this. So compliments is at the bottom. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I give that gift to others. Yeah, I said that earlier. See, I still be trying. When this stuff just like comes together, it really just still blows my mind sometimes. But that's just a side note. Okay, let me reread it. I'm gonna start from the beginning because I just got sidetracked. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I give that gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it. In which case, I can follow up by complimenting myself for solving such a compliment puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. So, yeah, a lot of you still try to hold on sometimes to these connections, even if you know that it's not worth it or this person is not doing their part. So I just feel like there's a lot of leaders here, a lot of emperors, empresses that just want things a certain way. And sometimes, everybody's not perfect. And I always say that because it's true. No one's perfect. And you get to choose who you want to be with, if you are willing to take their baggage, if you're willing to accept their flaws that comes with them. But I feel like a lot of you watching this are fearful of cheaters, liars, people that are still holding on to their past as well, people that are trying to use you for money. Some of you have experienced these things, and that's why you may feel a little closed off, or you may be a little bit more in your masculine power and cutting people off because you want something real. So I'm trying to see if anything else is coming to me. Nah, y'all got it. All right. I know I'll be doing these late. What time is it? Is it 12 something? Well, I hope that that was the winning reading